Hello there, and welcome to, I guess, the battle for supremacy? Boom Beach supremacy? So, this is the, well, I guess it's the Brute Squad team, but their name is the Six-Fingered Men. And, gotta be careful where you put the pauses in that. Anyway, what we got here is Crunch taking on Sliding Block. Now, I know back the last time when I was doing all of the craziness, and I saw some of the people doing attacks like on Sliding Block and going through and like taking out all the rocket launchers and doing all these crazy things, and I was just like, oh my god! Because it looked very fancy and cool and nifty. And then I saw Crunch pull Sliding Block, and I was like, oh yeah, oh, this is gonna get interesting. We're gonna see some awesomeness right here. And I maintain that we're seeing some awesomeness right here. This is what we call the Brute Crunch method. There's a reason he's on Brute Squad, I'm just saying. As you can see, he rolled in there at the very corner and just blew everything up. It's fantastic strategy. It worked perfectly for him until he got to this point, which there's a big shield, a very, very big shield on this base, and well, let's just say I'm gonna fast forward this for a little bit, because he's just sitting there pounding on that thing like it's going out of style. He's hitting that core like it owes him rent, and a whole bunch of other sayings that I'm not going to repeat because, let's face it, they kind of go downhill from here. As you can see, though, works out fantastically. He is able to muscle through the shield and even has enough gunboat energy left over at the end to start making a smiley face. Like 2 smokes away from a smiley face, maybe. But considering he had to, like, smoke up there and stuff, great effort by Crunch. Now we're going to move on to ABN Soldier, because, well, he's doing the next hit. And as you can see, it's Armadillo, and over on the right-hand side, there is just so much gunboat energy. But when you look over at the core, it's just surrounded by all of these little quads of butt whoopery, you know, like quad shock launchers, quad rocket launchers, mortars and rocket launchers chilling together like they're hanging out in Friends or something. You know, after the op, the rocket launchers and the mortars are just like, ew, get away. Like, ew. But absolutely fantastic job. ABN, obviously, or ABS. I call him ABS because abs, you know, like abs. Soldiers have, anyways, so it's because I am not good with names and I can't say any names. Don't even get me started on the Krispy Kreme fiasco. So he saw that down at 5 o'clock there's a nice little nugget of awesome, and he put in some work down there, even tried to heal the core to make it a little bit harder than it was. Failed miserably because he made it look so incredibly easy. So, 2 absolutely fantastic hits to kick off the tournament for the Brute Squad, or the Six-Fingered Men. And then we've got Tails, well, Teeth, and Ribbon Cable, and a very nasty Ribbon Cable, I might add. Like, Ribbon Cable, because of the beefiness of that shield, is always a concern when it comes into, like, you know, speed, basically. You've got to burn through that entire shield, and to do that in one attack is very, very hard. And, well, you've got 2 choices. You can go to the right and take out, like, that little quad of rocket launchers, or you can go to the left and take out the, like, 9-pack of rocket launchers, but that opens up all of the shield generators, and, you know, it lets you get in at a couple of things. Unfortunately, there's always freaking a quad of shock launchers over there, too, and, like, you know, it gets really nasty. And especially when these rocket launchers have their little barrier of pills. Normally, the quad is out there solo, and it's kind of nice. It gives you the ability to stroll up real nice and close to them. You can do your thing. Unfortunately, Brute Squad, or Six-Fingered Men, just getting hosed with their rolls, I guess. The offs that they're hitting. Honestly, I feel bad for them. They got the worst luck. And I'm not going to say that it's because of me, but I seem to attract the ridiculously hard offs. You know, like every time it's my turn to start an op, we end up with like Maze, Hardcore, Torrent, Kime, and maybe some Humble in there, just for good measure, and like that's our role, and everybody's just like, and there go the 4 points. Thanks, Jack. Beard. Thanks, Beard. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Nothing else. Nothing else at all. So anyways, Tails went around the right-hand side. Actually, I just realized there's no shock launchers in this particular layout. Just a Hot Pocket, which, let's face it, probably is just as bad, maybe worse. I don't know. That's always tough. Now, the good thing is, if you come around the right-hand side, it's easy to clear out the cannons with minimal effort, as well as getting at least 2 of the 6 gens. Ouch. Oh. The mines at the very end there, like, it was weird because while the Zookas were firing on stuff, they didn't trigger the mines, but when they tried walking away from the mines, poof. That hurts. That's tough. Jeez. Especially because, like I was saying earlier, the thing you're really competing with on this attack is the clock. It's always the clock. And unfortunately, I don't think that Teeth is going to be able to pound this one down before the clock runs out, leaving Ribbon Cable standing. That hurts. That hurts. Especially because, like, that shield was almost gone. Once the shield's gone, the core itself just kind of goes gone. You can actually watch the core just go. And actually, I have done that. I was scouting some cores while someone was doing a hit the other day, and like literally, I looked and I saw the core, and it took 3 steps from full to gone, and I was just like, huh, that's what that looks like. I wish I could do that. The good news is, all these other guys in the squad can do that. So obviously, we're breaking out stupid Zookas here. And you can tell they're stupid Zookas because look at them, not walking underneath the smoke so carefully provided by the controller of the smokes. I don't know. Anyways, so doing duality and doing it properly, unlike my attempt when I was in the tournament, doing a great job, just set himself up at 7 and nuked the poop out of that core, and then, oh no! Friendly fire! He accidentally shot a barrage at his own Zooka. Yeah, a little bit of showing off, because, well, kill the Zookas. Kill all the Zookas. And finally, we've got Machine Mez taking on Machina. Oh my god, that's a lot of M's. M&M's. Maybe some peanut M&M's. Anyway, really, let's face it, the key to Mac is clearing all of those mines out so that when your Zookas are trailing through, they're not hitting the mines. Because if they do, they're gonna die. You're always gonna have a hot landing. because that's just the way that it is, and you're always going to have like 8 shocks because that's the way that it is. But as long as you get those mind clear shots just right, it's okay. It's doable. Because normally you have a nice big spot right behind the core. Obviously with the higher level max, you're going to have like 2 towers in there of some sort. As long as they're not flamethrowers, it's not too horrible. Flamethrowers and machine guns make for a bad time, let's just say. Anyways, Mez rolls in, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 shocks? And oh, he even did the hard shot. Beautiful. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And above all else, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.